Hello everybody, welcome back to more Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. I may have to get up soon because one of my cats wants out. Okay, let's see. Blah blah. Check myself out.
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
We're standing right outside of it, are we not? Hold on. Is this,
It is not the right time to go home.
Okay. Now, my cat, Rainbow, is trying to get in my closet. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna open the door for her, sorry. Okay.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Anything down here? No. Hello.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
Is he the murderer?
Jap has invested a great deal in his career.
Medals. Order of Merit. Dispatch. Shooting trophy.
Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers. Alice Asher was murdered in Andover, the ABC killer's first murder. London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Can I go in here?
Jap's interview room. Many cases have been solved in this little office.
Right.
Jap appears to be snowed under.
What am I zooming in? piles of files. Cold tea. Telephone off the hook.
Jap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
Oh no.
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
With the B.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Okay, bye.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Dun, dun. Bexhill.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not
a
entirely
murder.
agree. Walking on the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Are you hitting on me, Poirot?
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
Modern bungalow. Victorian house. Birds. Are you sure there's a third clue? Seafront.
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture. Although, personally, I prefer more modern buildings.
Walrus mustache. I'm gonna go over here. Never mind. Oh.
We should have the courtesy to go and see Chief Inspector Japp before examining the crime scene.
I'm investigating anyway.
This hut is locked. This hut is locked.
This hut is locked. This hut is locked.
This hut is locked.
This hut is locked. This hut is locked.
The padlock is locked.
The padlock is locked.
This hut is locked.
The hut is locked.
There is no doubt about it. Bexhill has one of the most beautiful beaches in the area. Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly. I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
At least 3. We know that.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. And we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine?
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Now we check the body. Some weird measuring
A braided
tape.
seat belt. It may have belonged to the victim. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
I know where that goes.
The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange.
She tried to kill herself.
Either the
And it
murderer
worked.
stole her belongings, or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath.
Bob.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
How was the victim killed? Victim was strangled by surprise with her own belt.
The poor child must have been strangled with his bread belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Common points between the Andover murder and the Bexhill. Killer signs the crimes with the ABCs. And the crimes in Andover and Bexhill, the work of the same murderer. Yes. The murder carried out by the same person.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
He's so happy because you know that you'll never get his fingerprints.
Hastings appears to be even... I fear that this...
Come on.
Set.
Do I have the key? Okay. Hello? Oh, wrong one.
The key does not fit the lock.
Or nah. Nine. Wait. Okay, there aren't any numbers. It's 4, 6.
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
Is it all 6? No, okay. Mm, 715. Oops. Seven, 1, 5.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings. The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top-brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Let's check that out. Young man.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked. Hastings appeared.
Blah, blah, blah.
With all these tourists, these shops must be thriving.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Okay, I was just seeing if I could modify it, that hint thing.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
If anyone saw my Yamawari,
Hastings would probably like
what was
us
the
to rest
first one
here,
called?
but the investigation cannot wait.
Anyway, my lights are flashing again.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no
Night
creases.
Alone, that's it. If you watch my Night Alone playthrough, you'll know that the lights burned on me, and I'm worried that'll happen again. But this isn't a horror game, so it's fine, but you know.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
Red hair, strict appearance, behind counter.
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
I can't open this cashier.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own.
Oh
These
boy.
are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty? Where is Betty?
Where is Betty? 7. Okay.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? This page won't help me.
Okay. Let's see.
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer? This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Na, na, na. Not that one.
No, something's not right. Betty was alone.
Okay.
Most probably a single man. This bill may have been...
Blah blah blah. Okay, let's just...
Most probably a family. Betty served a family and a man on his own. A whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Nothing.
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee, her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
Do you think there may have been some problems between them?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me, I have work to do.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
I have nothing to add on the subject of Miss Bernard. Please convey my condolences to her family.
do.
I've finished with this subject. This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no creases.
Guess that's it.
Miss Marion is not the sort of witness that my friend enjoys questioning. With all these tourists,
Blah, blah.
Hastings appears... I fear that this... Certes. How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do. My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Interesting.
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt. Megan invited me to examine her sister's bedroom. I should take advantage of the opportunity. It is not the right... It would not be polite to visit...
Okay.
Family photos and files. The Barnard appeared to make music a priority in their budget.
Piano, violin, worn furniture.
They're all Miss Modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
there's a trophy for checking yourself in every mirror.
Hastings always pays more attention when young women are being questioned. What is she feeling at the moment?
Photo. Hard stare. Tense.
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she's angry. Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
A hot-headed man by all accounts.
You are quite wrong, Detective. Don is serious and reliable, and has a good position at Court and Brunskill estate agents. He would have made Betty a very good husband.
Hello?
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him. It is now the right time. It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
Metronome, microphone, music stand.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing. Something on this clock bothers me.
What's this?
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock. What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands. The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by these...
And... the heck? Okay.
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn.
Okay, go come back to that.
There, that's better. I definitely need...
Okay, Bob. What's
This metal disc is stuck. This metal disc is stuck.
Bob? No. Okay,
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it. This wooden panel is blocked. Strange. I definitely need it.
so... I doubt I can use... Okay, yeah,
It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
menu... invitation... ticket...
Betty liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited. A box of new stockings. Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
What, Dad?
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice? This small key should be useful to me.
Maybe that's what I need.
Something on this clock.
Ba ba ba.
There, that's better. What a strange mechanism.
How did I open this last time? No. can turn this. No. No. What's
This decoration appears to be firmly fastened. This decoration appears to be... This wooden panel is... This wooden panel is blocked. Strange.
maybe...
Strange.
Okay,
Could the screw be slightly loose?
what?
This decoration appears to... This wooden panel is... This decoration appears... This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
Where did the piece that popped off go?
This wooden panel is blocked. This decoration appears to... This decoration appears... This decoration appears to... This wooden panel is...
What am I overlooking?
This metal disc is... I definitely need an...
Okay, maybe there's another item I missed.
A record sleeve with a handwritten title. Betty must have recorded the demo. I'd be interested to hear it. Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
any sort of tool.
I've finished with this subject. I have not finished.
What do you want from me?
Looking at all the clothes. Something on this clock bothers me. There, that's better. Could...
Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
This decoration appears to be firm. What a strange mechanism. This decoration appears to be... I definitely...
Hey.
I definitely need an... I definitely... This decoration appears to...
What do you want from me?
Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel.
Sheesh.
Look, a key. This could be useful.
3122.
This code probably has something to do with the mechanism above the clock. The central cog is blocked.
Do-do-do-do.
Ah, something clicked on the front of the clock.
What's this?
A new lock has appeared. What does it open? This could be useful. Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Adrian.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty. It is now the right time.
Okay, so now what?
Family photos and file. Let us see. What is this cupboard hiding?
Oh boy.
This looks like solfège.
I don't know what that means.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to put the needle thing.
That doesn't work. I cannot open it. That doesn't work.
What's this? No, not.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere. I cannot open it.
One plus one.
This looks like solfège. There is probably a link with what I saw in the drawer. This looks like
One. Wait. 2, 4. So line up is 1. Line 2 is 2. So 4. And more 4s.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Okay, we... let's see. So...
This looks like sulfate.
32... One plus one plus one plus one. One is line up.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Maybe I have to do this backwards. So...
There is bound to be a clue.
No. Do I have to divide?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Ay, ay, ay.
It looks like something goes in here.
Okay.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I must have...
How does a gramophone work? Oh, something happened.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere. I cannot open it.
I don't understand this.
There is bound to be a...
One up and two down? I don't know what I'm doing.
There is bound to be a...
Can I get a hint? Stuck.
There is bound to be a...
Help. What the heck? Okay. So...
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
I don't understand, but okay.
That doesn't work. I must...
Do-do-do. Twenty 221 Baker Street. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16.
This looks like sulfate.
Hurry up, Clue. Let's see, what's this? 7080?
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and start it.
Great. Get me out of here.
That doesn't work.
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
Donald or Adrian? Cheers. Betty and Donald. The wedding ring.
She's looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner? They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
You have not mentioned Donald's jealousy.
There's nothing to say.
I am not your enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser. Or you, for that matter. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Protect him? I hope you're not suggesting...
That you are Fraser's accomplice? There is nothing to suggest that, at least not yet. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot.
Thank you.
Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago. But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day...
Well?
He'd commit murder.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect? I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Barnard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences to your parents.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
If you say so. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What had Betty planned to do with her evening? Lied to Donald. Date with another man. Did Betty know her assailant? Introduce Betty before taking her to the beach.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What is Megan hiding? Megan had a soft spot for Donald. Did Megan have a motive? Megan was jealous. Okay.
Hastings always pays more attention when young women are being questioned. You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Hello.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You're Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions. This man looks suspicious.
What is it? White horse whiskey. Dark circles. Crumpled clothes.
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Leave me alone. Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
If she had listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
With that sort of thinking, you must send a lot of innocent men to prison. Under different circumstances, I might even find you amusing, sir.
It's no time for amusement, Mr. Fraser. It is time to find your fiancé's killer. Did you know what her plans were for the evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser?
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot.
Or does
I would
it?
like you to leave now, please.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Did he have a motive? Donald motive, killing, jealousy. Does Donald have an alibi? No. May have been at the beach and may have killed Betty. Don't have a motive. Donald may have killed Betty, but he does not have a motive for Miss Asher.
I don't want this young man here. Be quick and do what you must.
Whee!
Hastings is bound to tell...
Blah blah.
No need to insist. I will certainly have the opportunity to question him again.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
Thanks.
And yet you haven't asked Japp to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree. Without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Advance.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Change.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Advance?
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Why would she put the belt around her neck, though?
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings. Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
I'm coming, Poirot. According to the guide, the next train departs shortly.
Right, back to London.
Blah, blah, blah.
Jap has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Okay.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
By the way, Hastings, what day is it?
Well, looking at the calendar, it's the 30th.
We're too late.
No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Pyramidal mustache.
Hello, chap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Cheston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
I think it's a good stopping point here. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see what happens in Churston next time. So take care, see you later, bye.